But there was some controversy on the internet. I mean, this has been a topic of conversation since Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuels came through with the, high value man, and you know, everybody think they're a high value man, and I want to start off by saying this: don't let the internet trick you. Don't let the internet fool you. Because the internet will have you thinking that you not high value, you not worth as much because you don't make 6 figures, or you're not 6 feet. What is it? 6 foot? 6 foot, 6 figures, 6 inches, 6 pack? Wherever the fuck it might be. I don't fucking know, because I don't judge or base my value off of how much money I make, how much money I make, or how tall I am. What sense does that fucking make? Oh, the only valuable people in this world are the motherfuckers that is over 6 foot, and the motherfuckers that's making 6 figures. So what about all these other motherfuckers? What about the 5'9" niggas? What about the 5'10" niggas, the 5'5" niggas, 5'7"? You know what I'm saying? What about the niggas that make 90,000? What about the niggas that make 75,000? You know what I mean? What about the nigga that's making 50,000 and know how to lead a fucking household, who know how to raise children? You know what I mean? That don't count. I don't get no points for that. You know what I mean? Like, because you can have a nigga that's 6 foot and 6 figures that treat you like shit, that don't know how to communicate, that ain't got no game, that's a fucking lame, that's a fucking loser. So how does that make you high value if the only thing that you coming with is your height and your wallet, and that makes you high value? Look, don't let the internet trick you. Don't let the internet trick you, because women will say all day what the fuck they want. Oh, I want a nigga that got 6 figures. I want a nigga that got 6 pack. I want a nigga that got at least 6 inches. I got at least 6 foot. And nigga, if you believe that, nigga, go look at your baby mama. Go look at women's baby daddies. How can you say that, oh, I want this type of nigga, but your person that you chose to have a child with is totally opposite? That women that you chose to a nigga might say, boy, I like them thick, boy. You know what I'm saying? I like them thick. I like this, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like them bad, at least an 8 and up. But you go see a nigga baby mama, and a nigga, she a 6, and she ain't nowhere near thick. So don't, like, that should tell you right then and there. Like, people just be talking shit. You can say all day what you want and what you're not gonna settle for, but you think you just gonna wait around? You think you're just gonna wait around for a nigga that's 6 foot and six figures? You think these women not fucking these niggas that's making less than 6 figures? You think these women are not fucking men that's less than 6 foot tall? Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked, man. Because they'll have you thinking like the tangible things, your valuables, is what make you valuable. That doesn't give you no value. Just because you drive a nice car doesn't make you valuable. You might have a little more money, you might have a little more access, but that doesn't make you more valuable than a nigga that's driving a motherfucking Camry. Because who knows what it took for you to get this motherfucking fast supercar? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it's a stolen? 2 niggas pull up, one nigga in a Lambo, one nigga in a motherfucking Jeep Cherokee. You know, some regular shit, not the track Hawk. You know what I'm saying? The regular shit. You'll choose the man in the fast car, Lamborghini, whatever, just cause he's in that car and think he's way more valuable than this man. But the man in the Cherokee, way smarter. He just waiting on his time. He working. He about to get that supercar. He working. He probably ain't 6 foot. He probably ain't making 6 figures. But he's a great leader. You know what I mean? Like he got friends and people that adore him, that love him. He didn't help change lives. You know what I mean? Like he's emotionally intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't that make you valuable? You know what I mean? Like, I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to fuck. You mean to tell me that, oh, just cause, if you know how to fuck, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you got a big dick and you can fuck, you're high value. Women are looking for you. You're very valuable. Okay? Do not let these motherfuckers trick you to think, oh, damn, I ain't got 6-pack, I ain't got a 6 foot, I ain't got 6 figures, I ain't worth shit. No, nigga, I come in and slang dick. Baby, I come in and slang dick. That's worth something. I come in here and change a whole attitude for the day. I deserve, you know what I'm saying, to be treated, you know what I mean, like as such.
Thank you for turning that nigga off.
What is bro even talking about, bro? We can't just run around with like tight ass pants showing our wieners to say like we represent. Like how are these females gonna know that? You gotta have things to get you in the door. She's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, what we talking about? Like, what we really talking about?
Not only that, but the 6 foot 6. That wasn't even Kevin Samuels shit.
Nah, he never even said that. He ain't never say nothing about no 6 inches. I never heard a woman say that she wanted 6 inches neither. That shit is something else. I don't know where you got that.
The irony is that he became the same nigga that he told you not to listen to on YouTube in less than halfway through his show. He was talking about post records and stuff that you would have to check off after actually being with a guy, like saying a nigga who know how to lead and take care of a woman. Like, you can't see that. These women can't see that until they actually, dive into a relationship with you. So
yeah.
So I think the confusion with a lot of these people are looking, and like I said, they're looking like the woman. She's looking at all of the character traits that you have to, that takes time for you to reveal. And I think Trev said it the best last time we was on the panel. He said a lot of people are on their representative. So I would even argue that after a certain amount of time, you really start to see the true character. Like anybody in the first 30 days or 90 days can give you the perfect characters that they think that is trending around on social media, and then flip it once they get comfortable.
My thing
is, that's the reason why people lean on those few things.
I mean, unless y'all walk around with your goddamn portfolio and showing it off. I mean, how do they know you got money? Broke motherfucker.
You're wearing a Rolex because your chain got VVS on it. Because you got Louis on. Because your sunglasses cost $2,500. That's how they know. Because you pulled up in the 6.
There's a whole
they sell all that knockoff shit. They sell the knockoff Louis. They sell the knockoff bags. They sell the knockoff purses, the wallets, the glasses. You know what I'm saying? Dudes renting sports cars.
It's women out there that know
none of that. Hold on. No, none of that matter neither.
All that shit.
These women know.
So look,
they know how much that song beard cost you got on here.
Can you hear me? You hear me? All right. So look, the truth is that the way everybody define the value is subjective. It's subjective as fuck. Because it's some people that may think 6'5" rich is not a quality they want because they're concerned about cheating. So they want a medium ugly dude that's 5'10" so that they can ensure that don't nobody else want them. I heard women say stuff like that. The general consensus when women say they want 6'6", that's a wish list. Like when people be like, I want a Bentley, a mansion, and a girlfriend that's a 10, it's a wish list. It'd be great if you could have it and it worked out for you. But the truth is most people won't get that and they'll settle for what they get happily too, for the most part. Once they find whoever they find under 6 feet and they in love, they'll be happy with that person. He don't got to be the richest person in the world. Most people are average in this world. And the average people tend to have relationships. And they don't fit the criteria of the wish list that be on Kendra G and all of that shit. Like it sound good. If you see the whole list, like Sweeney was saying, when you see the whole list of what everybody want, they rarely get that list. They rarely ever dated that list. It's all a Christmas wish list. And they gonna get what they get and be happy with it. And the value that's subjective come from what they're able to attain back to y'all. So like what Hink was saying was true on a personal level. What Darwin was saying was true on a category level. If you're talking about women that are concerned with money, then whoever has the most money, that woman, that's the criteria. That's what she values. Just like if somebody values a relationship with God, who has a stronger relationship with God, if she values that more than anything, then that's what she's going to like rotate towards. All of this shit, all of the value is subjective as fuck, and it really specifically depends on what that person puts the most stock into. And trying to group all women in one way so you can make sense of women is going to be extremely hard because they not all the same. It's a lot of nuances when it comes to women. It's a lot of reasons for that nuance. Life experiences changes what's important to you. If a girl grew up extremely rich and she don't care about money no more, she might just want somebody that's funny and give a good dick. Like dude was saying. It's people out here who getting everything they want just from giving good dick out.
No, Marcus, you ain't wrong about
possibility
that.
Versus
we talking about exactly the generalities. Sweeney just talked about how it's a bunch of men under 30 that's not getting a damn thing, right? So we talking about the dudes who gonna go in and garner attention. That's gonna be able to have the pick of the litter. There's a difference between that and somebody who's got to struggle and put work in and really run their mouthpiece, pause, and all that other shit. Like, there's a difference, right? These dudes come in, they command attention. That's what we speaking of. Like, so it's a difference.
Trev, you double talking, bro.
Never. Explain, please.
Because where? How could you draw that line and understand that concept? But when we say a millionaire walks into the room and all of a sudden it goes out the window.
I said that's not the only. I didn't say. Did I say millionaire or did I say there's these dudes that command attention?
No, that's what
it doesn't have to be a millionaire. It could be just his look, his stature, his swag. It doesn't have to be that. You half listen. I ain't double talking.
No. What I'm saying is that you understand that there is something that a man can come into the room with that's beyond the normal amongst the other men and stand out and command the attention of most of the women in the room. But then if we say, man, in a room full of regular dudes, a millionaire walks into the room, that he won't command the attention of majority of the women in the room. We all know that to be
Is
false.
he walking in with $1 million in his hand?
Does he have
to?
That's
what I'm saying.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can. If dude walks into a room and they say, "Hey, shout out to such and such. Hey, how you doing?" Or like we all know, if he goes up in there and all it takes is one person to recognize him, and then bam, there's the domino effect.
And Marcus, I get what you're saying, but
I can't agree with that.
But you gotta understand the setting that we were talking about specifically. I agree with you on that. But if you put it in the setting, bro, come to Atlanta, you come to some of these clubs out here, bro. Bro, you can paint most of them motherfuckers with the same paint, if not all of them with the same paintbrush, bro.
But Darwin, I 100% agree with you. It's the club setting. I seen interviews with girls talking about you got to pay for my hair, my outfit, and my time. I could get my first month rent paid on the first date. These are girls that be in a club. Clubs tend to attract groupies. They tend to attract the niggas who want to spend the most money in one spot. They have bottle wars and all of that stuff, or even go to a strip club and making it rain for real. And they attract women who value that the most. The women who don't care about that won't be in that spot. That's what I'm saying. The value is subjectively placed on what that person puts the highest amount on. So if you want to say all women in the club, when they see somebody with money, 95% of that specific subset of women is going to go, I agree with you. Now you take that perfect example. On the last Pop the Balloon show, it was a dude on there, not the last one, but a recent one. It was a dude on there named Mozzie. He had on a thick ass, like 4-5 chains. He had, $30K in his mouth. He was talking about riding a private jet and on whatchamacallits. That criteria in the club, he win all day. I'm talking about all day. You lay that out inside a club environment, you can't lose. It's damn near impossible. You take that same thing and put it in a different setting, and they not fucking with him. These women looking for a more stable man, potentially, who they can kind of bond with, see a future with, and don't want to deal with all the extra shit. So they not selecting him for that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Pop the Balloon is kind of a weird show because they be all over the goddamn place. They don't choose.
Yeah, and they're seriously vetting while grandstanding at the same time. So that's like almost an impossible environment to use as a barometer.
You cut the camera off. If you would have cut the camera off and he would have walked. Because I know who you talking about. You talking about the old boy that had like the 4 or 5 chains on, the black hat on, and he was up
there and say, "I like popping
bottles."
You talking
about the dude?
No,
you talking about the
he ain't have on a hat. He was actually.
Oh yeah, it was the ball.
He had shades on, and he took his shades off though.
Yeah,
my point still stand, bro. They
oh no, you talking about old boy that had the you talking about old boy that had the shoes that match his pockets.
He had a Louis Vuitton whole outfit.
The nigga had a chain on.
He's being real corny about it. You ever been on a private jet? That dude, he was out of touch though. You could tell he was super corny though, and it was he activated everybody ick as soon as he got out there. He didn't even know it because he was just he was off.
Trev, you take Big Meech, right, and you put him in the middle of the Congressional Black Caucus ball, dressed just how Big Meech dressed. You think he gonna win the same way
no
Barack Obama type is gonna win? But you switch them venues where the value is different, and Big Meech, he own the club. He gonna bring tigers out, all type of extra shit. Everybody in the club, we going on vacation from here in the private jet. He gonna win, have whoever he want. Well, I'm saying the value is really subjective on who is assigning it.
I think if you turn that camera off for real, a lot of the women know they're not on the record. Nigga, what? The nigga
I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar he bagged somebody that night.
He bagging all of them.
My bottom dollar he bagged somebody that night. One of them chicks told him no.
Some of those women got businesses, they got image.
Well, y'all money can't unlame you. It's still
he might have bagged one of them
out here, bro.
But it would have been they would have saw him as a lick. They wouldn't have like really want to get with him though.
Yeah.
They see you as a lick and you smash him and you don't spend nothing. Are you really a lick?
He was gonna have to spend, bro.
Let's say he spends.
He already know. You saw him offering private jets and all that. He already know he lame. He leading with his wallet off rip. He talking about you ever been on a private jet? That dude is a trick. We know this.
Yeah,
we can't deny that.
I don't think he came on there trying to be something different. He literally came on there as a trick. He said, I like popping bottles on yachts and private jets.
So Darwin, I think he from Chicago, right? I think his ass finessing from keeping the whole sleeve. He's selling it. He's selling the image so he can sell you the OnlyFans course. He from the. That's what I really think.
I don't trust nobody whose shoes match their pockets, bro. Like, what is you doing, bro?
I low key
from here.
Got that.